Welcome to the channel, where we teach advanced level preparedness and encourage resilience through self-sustainability. If you would like to support our non-monetized channel, please consider using our Amazon affiliate or PayPal donation links in the description below.
Welcome back. Let's talk about gearbox inspection and maintenance. So this is the gearbox off of Jen's electric wheelchair, a Quickie P222 SE, and I've already gone through the other gearbox because it had a seal fail on it. That's what caused the motor failure, and so I resealed it, relubricated it, checked everything out, and it's good to go now. When I took the motor off of this to make the video for showing you about DC electric motors, I noticed that there were just, and I wiped it out so you don't see it now, but there was just a little bit of grease, or oil I should say, that had gotten past this seal. So what we're going to do, I don't have the funds right now, even though it's only like $13 to buy another seal. I simply don't have the funds to do it. $0 doesn't pay for $13. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to clean it out and add some fresh grease in it. And that way, this grease is a little thicker than what was in it, so it will, you know, not come past the seal nearly as easily. But it's just a gearbox. This here, I've got some alien tape there, and that's to hold Jen's lights for her underglow, because you know you got to have underglow lights on your wheelchair. And I am going to just grab my Allen here, and we're going to start pulling these hex screws out here, hex bolts. Get them kind of loosened up here. And this is kind of a nasty, icky job. I hate grease, especially like a wheel bearing type of grease, because you get it on your fingers and hands and it never comes off. So you can wash them and wash them and wash them, and it seems like you never get it all off. So, and then the smell is just horrendous. That's why I actually have this lid here for, to hold the bolts. Might be a good idea to use them. Okay, one more. Pretty basic, pretty simple. Okay, we got the bolts out. We're gonna pop the top off here. See? And I'm gonna show you down in here, and you're gonna see that it's real liquidy down in there, right? A beefaroni can will do well for this task. So, let me go ahead and I'm gonna gently, very gently, pull this gasket up. That wasn't quite so gently, but I'm going to try to gently pull it up so that we don't damage it. Real easy there. Almost got it. Trying not to damage it. And there we go. Set that on top of there, and we're gonna drain that liquidy stuff out right into there. Yum, yum. Okay, that ought to be good enough. And then I'm just simply going to use, toilet paper, something I can just throw away. Because again, this is nasty, icky, yucky. Get that back side first. I'm just going to kind of stick it down in there. Pull it out. See, I've got a trash can right here to throw it in, so. Plenty of toilet paper. No need in completely destroying material rags for this, because much better just to throw away toilet paper. Paper towels might be a little more suitable for this, but we don't normally keep a lot of those around. So what we do have, I save for what we really need paper towels for. Like, oh, I don't know, windows. Stick that down in there again, get another slop full of it. Yum, yum. And you know, we're not trying to make sure that you can eat off of it on the inside. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just getting the bulk of the old grease out of there. As you could tell, it was kind of watery. Not with water, that is, but it's just really thin. So, and the thinner that is, the easier it is to get past that seal. And when I can afford to get the new seal, I'll just pop it off of there and replace it. Not a big deal. Like I say, just trying to get the bulk of it out of there. Go ahead and we'll spin this around. Try to get down in there, we'll shove it around to the back side. Made sure to grab another roll because I knew that wasn't going to be enough. You can't beat the Scott 1000 sheet rolls. May not be the softest, most cushy toilet paper, but it is certainly very economical. Okay, let's go ahead and try to shove down in there another time. Trying to get around that a little bit. Maybe that time it's not going to come back around. Okay, well, we'll come back out then. Make sure not to get your fingers caught into nothing. That may not feel good. See if I can get that to help bring that up. Well, it is if I can hold it all. Oh, why did I do that to myself? I may have to grab a screwdriver. Maybe not though. Nope, I think I might get it that time. It's slowly coming. Actually almost out of there. There we go. Wheel it on out of there like that. Okay. Get a little more here. We're getting pretty close to where to be good enough. Like I say, the main thing was to get that old runny stuff out of there. Replace it with some newer stuff that you'll see in a second here. Let me try to go the other direction with that. I'm not going to try pushing it through like I did though. That looks to be pretty. Looks to be pretty good. Okay, I would say that's probably good enough as far as getting the old stuff out. Let me get a little better cleaning on my hands here. And let me explain these. because there's one gear in particular that is known to be an issue with these, or I should say gear set, and that's going to be this right here. It's called a worm gear. And down below that, there's a gear that looks like a spiral, and that's how that turns that. And you can check how much play is in them. It doesn't look like there's excess wear at all, which is a good sign. And as far as play is concerned, there's not much play in that entire unit. Yeah, there's very little play, and the play that it has is in between this gear and this gear, which is not where the main issues are. The main issue with these was with the worm gear, and that all looks good, so that is a positive. So let me get the top of it cleaned out here. See, this stuff is nasty. Ugh, didn't mean to get it on the tablecloth, but that's going to go in the washing machine right after this video, after I got all the carbon dust on it from the motor. I know I'm killing about 10 trees here, but that's okay. They'll grow back in 100 years or so. So, I'm just going to get this cleaned up. We'll put some fresh grease in there. Put it back together, and I can reassemble her wheelchair. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's not like there was a bunch of debris or anything inside of it. I don't see any metal shavings or anything like that to worry about, so I think that's all good. Okay, let me wipe my hands again, and we'll work on putting in that new grease. I'll probably need to pull it back apart anyway. Like I say, I'll replace that seal as soon as I can afford to, but I may not be able to pack this with as much grease as what I would like, because, well, that's all the grease I've got. So, gotta work with what you got. So we're just gonna take our spoon there, just kind of pack it down in there, and then once you get started like that, you can take and rotate it and get it to go down inside like that. And we'll pack some more in. Rotate it down as well. Rinse, repeat. I will want to put a little more in here when I get that seal. You don't want to fill it to the brim. You do want to have a little bit of headspace in there. Go ahead and rotate that a little bit. And we'll try to get more of this out of here. Might as well use up what we have. try getting just a little more, and then I think we'll call it good on this container. Okay, that's all I'm going to try to get out of there. And I'll set the spoon in there for now. Wipe our hands. Since I got grease on the lug nuts, wipe those off real quick. Spin it a little bit. Get that worked in there. And that'll be plenty for now in there. That'll be perfectly fine for now. I only got to put, my guess would be about maybe another half cup, maybe 3/4 of a cup. And that would be as full as we want it. So let me go ahead and get my gasket put back on here. Just like that. Put the cover on. Grab our Allen. Let's see, where did I put one that it doesn't go? Oh, there. I'm going to say that's an obvious one. So we're going to do, like always, we're just going to snug it. Doing our best to do similar to a star pattern, like you'd put a wheel on a car. Ah. One more to snug. And then go back around and tighten. Okay, and I'm just going to go right back around just to check everything. Never hurts. Okay. Grab some more toilet paper because that's got enough grease on it that I'd just be smearing it around. Wipe my Allen wrench off. Don't got to worry about it rusting anytime soon. And then I'll clean this up with some cleaner before I reassemble it. So this is what this here is for. This plastic piece is if for some reason that gear or that wheel would get bound, completely bound up, couldn't move, and you put like everything all the torque that motor had on there, it would break this instead of the gears. So that way it protects the gearbox and it'll protect the motor as well from burning out. So that's what that part's for. It's to actually break away if there's an actual issue. So that's it. Gearbox is inspected and re-lubricated. That is all there is to it, ladies and gentlemen. Hopefully you could learn something from this video. I hope you have a wonderful and blessed day. Shalom.